Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So it's down to business here.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
That's a sharp pass. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's an excellent interception. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Roberto Carlos. A good play on the left-hand side here. Just eases him off the ball. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide. It's Park Ji-sung. He's having a go! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a good-looking delivery.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Mbappe, Raul. Arsenal still without a single shot on target. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe. Played into space. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Arsenal have it back and can go again. Arsenal do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And that's a good ball. He's had a shot! Goal! Flamengo! And Flamengo take the lead. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the right...
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend...
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And Shevchenko! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Bellingham going full tilt down the right-hand side. Ball driven towards the far post.
Well, he's...
And the first half is done. Arsenal come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, give me a moment to get my breath back. What a super half of football. Incident-packed, goals, comebacks, and the match being turned on its head. Which way it's going to go from here, it's anyone's guess.
Arsenal are leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It's 2-1 at half-time. And the game has already resumed here. Now it's Torres. That's been cut out, well played. Beckham. That has been slung wide. Shevchenko. Good purposeful running this. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Bergomi. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a...
Decent chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Arsenal with another corner. Corner number 2 then. Gets his head on it! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And now they can spring out of defence. And the pass is intercepted. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, that's clever. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And he's there to belt it away. Raul did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Oh, no joy this time. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Flamengo appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
There's the shot! He has done it! What remarkable powers of recovery!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a...
Shot a goal!
Arsenal clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Beckham. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Flamengo have got it back and they'll have another go. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Rijkaard clears it away.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
That's a half-decent try. Now it's Villa. Adams calmly anticipates. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Arsenal.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. Well, this is one boy from Croxteth who, so far as club football goes, has achieved just about everything. English football has rested on his broad shoulders for nigh on 2 decades. It is, of course, the modern great that is Wayne Rooney.
Yeah, without question, one of England's all-time finest. His record speaks for itself.
And his face is that of a man who simply cannot accept defeat. During games, he is always laser-focused, and he fights tooth and nail for every win. And they're not going to make any further progress now. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Stojkovic! Messi! And he's worked it through. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he's going to have his name taken. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle. So what can they conjure from this one? And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. And he's gone looking for safety. Arsenal so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Khan claims comfortable. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh no, what has happened here? Chance for a shot! Goal! Arsenal! That was easy, almost too easy.
It's shocking, the ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
This looks promising. Stojkovic really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And no, that was never going to make it. Milan ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there.
1 minute added time.
Driving forward. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Arsenal have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Arsenal carrying a... Can he finish? No mistake! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Rooney really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Van Dijk. Quality ball. Milan have reclaimed it. Fernando Torres. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Isco, passing is crisp and sharp. Now that looks a decent ball. Takes a shot! And that is wildly off target.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Substitution for Milan. Number 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to
Number
turn to their
17,
benches. Two
Stojkovic.
fresh faces and
Number
both
10,
in the front line.
Messi.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a
Number
shake-up to the front line.
Rooney.
Interesting, we'll see how it
Number
develops.
6, Cannavaro. Coming on the field, number 97, Aubameyang.
Robertson,
Number
that's going right
22,
the way across.
Perez. Number 23,
Passes
Raul.
coming off in quick
Number
succession
18,
here.
Johan Cruyff.
That is good
Number
pressure,
3,
just hounded him off it.
Adams. Substitution in
Concentration
progress.
levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Five minutes left on the clock. And it's Perez. Nice interception, well timed. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Robertson. Now it's Raul. And he's managed to get
2
free.
added minutes has been indicated.
Isco is always looking to break lines. Now Trotters. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then.
They don't come much harder, Peter, than Giuseppe Bergami, and I can tell you that from personal experience.
Traditional Italian.
Even his handshake is hard, but
He's having a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Arsenal certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Knocks it into space. Played in deep. Climbs up big! Oh, should really have made more of that.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? Yamal. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Played out to the left flank. Tries to play it through. Fired deep towards the back post.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
And it's Rooney, looking to play him in. It's a promising position. And this is Rooney. Manchester United have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Defending of the desperate variety. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Well, now here's a good battle. Yamal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Chooses to go cross-field.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
And here's Yamal. Looking for the run. Yamal. Adams gets a foot in here. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Ferdinand kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Luis Suarez. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Oh, it rattles the bar! Good, strong hand by the keeper. It's still 0-0, but no shortage of effort. And this is Luis Suarez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, super find. He's through now. Can he finish? It's in!
Look, there are always tactical adjustments for any coach to make at half-time, but when your star man gives you a critical lead just before the break, everyone will be paying extra attention. It really is the ideal tonic.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Turns and goes back. Rooney. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Reflections on the first half?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that and still very much in this game.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Substitution in progress.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's in space and looking for options. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Shot could be on, and the finish! It's a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop. Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Manchester United grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Corner number 2 then. Pepe tries to clear. And he's tried one! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Isco really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal have their third corner. Guardiola with the short one. Can he finish? And that's caused a worry or two.
Arsenal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now. Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No way through. Great vision. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Raul, who does have an assist to his name. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Great chance! In he goes again. Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Fernando Torres fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Corner number 4 coming up here.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Mbappe. Number 20, Fernando Torres. Coming on the
Rises!
field. Number 97,
He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Number 10, Robert Lewandowski.
This is it then, now or
Substitution.
never. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Arsenal needed that, they really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Ball driven towards the far post.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Ferdinand makes the interception.
4 added
That's
minutes
not
has been
well.
indicated.
Raul. And he was quick to react. Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Son Heung-min. Cafu kept his eye on it, and he's there. And he thumps it clear. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, super ball! And a chance!
Well,
And time is up. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, how will we look back on that? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Borussia Dortmund.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. Well, there is the unmistakable figure of the charismatic Eric Cantona. Poet, philosopher, player extraordinaire. Perhaps one of the most compelling characters ever to grace a football field.
Yeah, and don't forget, an inspirational leader too, who always rose to the occasion. And he'll have a busy game being both the team's engine and leading the attack.
Never to be forgotten. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Van der Ven promptly onto that, and that is that.
Villa really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lampard. He's being urged to shoot. Can he finish? It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Looking to play him in. That ball looks a good one. He's in a good position here. Big chance! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Raul demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Arsenal are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Lampard. Adams with the clearance. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking tidy in possession here. And he's quick to get it clear again. Played out wide. Back into the middle. Hoisted in.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
David Villa. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's quick to snatch it back. Haaland is firing after that one.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? He is just caressing the ball. Bellingham plays it in.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Played back in. That's a decent clearance. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And that was very necessary.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Decent chance! It's run loose, who's going to get there? A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
And a quick reminder
What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Arsenal really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this. Arsenal really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Van der Ven gets over and intercepts. He's a sharp little ball here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good-looking ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Dunk gets it away. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
It's roll! Goal! And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Arsenal are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Zico. Now it's Raul. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And he's away. Raul! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
I could tell he wanted that too. Still, at least he can smile about it, seeing as they're a couple of goals up.
Arsenal have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Dunk attempts a clearance. Driving on and making good progress. Jordan Henderson. Cantona. Spread it left.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Threads one in. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So off we go then. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, this guy Pedri, without doubt, is the greatest talent of his generation to come out of Spain. I mean, he has all the traits of some of the great legends that have been there before him. The ability to handle the ball in tight spaces, his speed of thought on the turn, his understanding of the landscape around him, the intelligence in reading defensive positioning, all those factors which can make him unplayable when he's truly on song.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Rijkaard. Passing is crisp and sharp. Guardiola kept his eye on it, and he's there. Isco. And here's Mbappe. Cross flung in towards the middle. Can he get on the end of this? Well, that's beautifully weighted. He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. It's going to be another throw. Intercepts the throw. That's well read. Has a look and plays it forward.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
And he thumps it clear. Isco is always looking to break lines. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. And now they can clear their lines. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Approaching the half-hour mark. That is ended up in no man's land.
Arsenal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Rijkaard.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Played out to the left flank. Now it's Isco. And that is out and behind. It's a good block. Arsenal with the corner. They're first. Roll! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Raul. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Van der Ven is there to clear. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, at least the defence can look back on a job pretty well done so far, Peter. I think they've squeezed the play quite well and they've been relentless in their pressing. So the energy levels have looked good.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Arsenal have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Goes for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. Fernando Torres is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Batistuta! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. It'll be a throw-in. I think that's a corner. Yes, it is.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Messi with the short one. Oh, there's a probing ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. And the shot! Sticks it away! The breakthrough arrives at last! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Arsenal have penetrated for the first time.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Pedri. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he was quick to get it clear again. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now there's a fine ball. And a chance! Well, now it's in he goes again. It's there! There seemed no way back, but they are level. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 20, Fernando
We have
Torres.
got changes here, from
Number
both sides
8,
in fact.
Mbappe.
And that has added a
Number
whole
21,
new complexion to the game.
Well,
Coming on
needless
the
to say,
field,
Peter, they're
number
eager to get going, but you have to wonder
Aubameyang.
how much these boys
Number
have
10,
left in the tank.
Robert Lewandowski.
And that is
Number
expertly dealt
19,
with.
Park Ji-sung.
Saliba gets rid
Substitutions
without
taking place.
sophistication. It's Park Ji-sung. Real chance! Oh, should have put that away.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Musiala clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
That has been cut short. 4 extra minutes added on. Davids. Now it's Aubameyang. And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
Well, if you ever needed proof that Gareth Bale is a big match player, you only need to look back to that famous night in Kiev, Peter.
Oh, quite so. Brought on just after the hour, wasn't he? And within a couple of minutes, he put his team ahead spectacularly. And then he helped himself to another goal late on and put the game out of reach.
Yeah, I remember it well, Peter. I was there. I mean, the first goal was magnificent, but he got a huge slice of luck with the second. OK, he struck the ball well enough, but from that distance, you would expect the keeper to deal with it comfortably.
Aimed beyond the defence. And no, that was never going to make it. Lam, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. He can run onto that. Taken back almost at once. And it's Bale. Guardiola cuts out the pass. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Now it's Batistuta. Guardiola.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Bonucci gets it clear. Isco. And they can counter here. Now it's Bale. And he's gone looking for safety. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Dunk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Cruyff, and this is Batistuta. Batistuta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Adams, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Yeah, they look as if they're intent, Peter, on stopping him outside the laws of the game, so the referee is going to have to be very alert here.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. This possibly the last play of the half. Cruyff. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. And we are already promptly back underway.
Arsenal really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Isco going face-to-face with his great rival. Bale. Cruyff. Some really good ball moves. Bale! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Deftly away. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection on what we've seen so far. Neither side has produced that many efforts at goal simply because...
And he shoots! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Mbappe. Number 20, Fernando Torres. Number 21, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 10, Robert Lewandowski. Number 97, Aubameyang. Number 19, Park Ji-sung.
Defending of the
Substitution in
desperate
progress.
variety. And it's Neymar. Raul. Can he get it through? Aubameyang. He's one-on-one! Shot a goal! They've scored! That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted, and they're rightly pumped and ready to go again.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Park Ji-sung is there, and he can pick it up. Gattuso gets over and intercepts. Great vision. Great ball if he can get there. Adams with the clearance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
It's Lewandowski! Sticks it away! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt.
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me.
Bale! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Bale. Nicked it back promptly.
Added minute
Now it's
has been
Bale.
indicated.
Oh, that's well spotted. Adams getting this one clear. Bullet. Bale, and he's managed to get free. And time is up. Arsenal can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy.
Against
This certainly
Arsenal.
matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running. Inter Milan have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players. These combinations, when worked well, can be a real handful for any opposition, and we're likely to witness that again. You often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
Ambitious ball here. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Fernando Torres.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and there are great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
No, that's been intercepted. Guardiola. Looking for options for movement. He's tried one! Caught offside that time. Bellingham. Nicely weighted ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass. Arsenal yet to have an attempt on goal. Knocks it into space. Now there's a fine ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Pings it across. And that has been knocked clear. It's a really well-measured ball. Crossed in once more. And he's taking no chances there. Quality ball. Linton. He's being chased here by an unwelcome guest. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Well, the idea was a good one. The execute... Roll! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Robertson. Rooney. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And they can counter here.
Inter have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
And the first half is done. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So, your views on the first half?
Well, there's one standout, Peter, that needs improving, and that's the passing. All too often it's been found wanting, you know, much to the frustration of everyone around, and I'd go so far as to say that it's the biggest contributor as to why we have the scoreline we do.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. So the first half brought no goals. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Looking for the run. And he's in on, tries a shot! They've scored!
Well, it's hardly a great surprise to see him doing something thrilling, and it should send a strength and courage through every one of his teammates from here.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
He has found the way through. Shoots! And yes, it's there! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
You don't keep those outs. He knew, he just knew.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Substitution for Inter. Number 12, Van Basten. Number 17, Rooney.
Great
Number
vision.
10,
Raul.
Modric.
Oh, well played,
Number
well
22,
played.
Joelinton.
Guardiola.
Coming on the field.
Oh, this
Number
looks sharp.
4, Cristiano Ronaldo.
And here's Lewandowski.
Number 14, Hirotoshi Nakata.
Inter Milan
Number 6,
are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, and certainly when
Substitutions
defending
taking
at
place.
least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be...
Big chance! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Lewandowski fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
That has been cut short. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
And he's picked out the run. Oh, super ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Inter Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Peter, I feel I've got to stress that there's still time for another, so we can't be too presumptuous yet.
Oh, they could be caught out. Great chance! Sticks it away! Tying minutes, and we're all square again. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. So bring it on. Hype, expectation,
Hello,
emotion.
everybody,
The
and
game yet
welcome
to
to
kick off.
today's match.
The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're up and running.
There's a player below us, Peter, that I've always admired. Franco Baresi, a defender with wonderful composure and discipline.
Yeah, can't say I'm surprised by your assessment there.
Yeah, one of the great liberos. His intelligence put him on a level higher than the rest, I think.
It's a good-looking delivery. Ball is over the line. Tries to pass it through, delivered across. And he's there to clear it. Van Basten proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard ploughing through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Raul.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers.
And the shot! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Can he get on the end of this? He's one-on-one, shoots! He's scored! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, this is a well-rehearsed drill. As soon as possession is regained, the commitment to attack is lethal.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Robertson makes the interception. Cole.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a sharp pass. Alex Stojkovic. Lovely, now then. Bellingham. Great vision. That ball looks a good one. It's a great ball. Looks across and plays it in. Adams can get it clear. Hazard. Oh, it's Van Basten. And it's been played through. Big chance! And the shot! Oh, this ended up in no man's land.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Raul. Oh, that's well spotted. And the half-time whistle goes. Reflections on the first half?
Arsenal really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off
Just a quick
completely?
announcement, it is
Possibly.
now time for our
But as long
special
as they
lottery.
can keep up
Please
the
grab the
intensity,
tickets you were given when
maintain
you
the
walk in
purpose
through the
levels,
gates.
I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Arsenal are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Can he get it through? He steps in, and that's the end of that. Shot could be on. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a goal kick. Now it's Raul. Looking for the run. Robertson. Looking for options for movement. Looking to go deep. Big header! Oh, off the bar! Beckenbauer. That's a lovely, neat pass. He could be in here. Defending of the desperate variety. That'll be a throw. Mbappe knocks it into space.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Isco.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
That looks a cracking ball. Mbappe! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile.
Face-to-face, great chance! Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing. Having the composure to score is another.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
So, time for changes
Number
on both
8.
sides, actually.
Hazard.
A case
Number
now
7,
of complete control.
Stojkovic. Number 22. Raul.
Now that's well seen too.
Number 2. Adams.
Nice
Coming
looking
on the
ball.
field, Number 21.
Well, he got rid because he was under
Jordan.
pressure.
Number 18. Messi. Number 9. Schneider. Number 5. Zerberto. Number
Oh no,
15,
what has happened here?
Frank. Substitutions taking place.
And the pass is intercepted. Isco. Now it's Lewandowski. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Now this could be a chance. Raul finds himself offside. Plays a sharp little ball here. Isco. Guardiola. The most accurate pass. Schneider. Passing is crisp and sharp. And this is Schneider. Dunk plays it all the way forward.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Isco. Now it's Lewandowski. That has been cut short. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. Robertson. And that is that. Well, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the
Hello,
stadium,
everybody,
and the
and
players on the
welcome
pitch
to
are
today's
raring to
match.
go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. They appear to be shaping up in a 4-4-2 formation. He's had a shot! And he's done it!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So, a breakthrough already. Fernando Torres. And the pass is intercepted. Isco looking to penetrate opposition lines.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And here's Mbappe. He's in a good position. Roll! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. Oh, this looks sharp. He's a sharp little ball here. He can get that clear. Well, they've got it again. Bellingham. And it's Fernando Torres.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely aimed pass.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And he's had a hit! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Quality ball. Torres tries to pass it through. Oh, that's an excellent interception. He's found the way, and the shot! And it's a corner. And we have our very first corner. That's a throw. And that is expertly dealt with. David Villa does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's a throw.
Arsenal certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
He's in a great position here. And it's Nedved. He's got away. Nedved with the delivery. That's a decent clearance. And that is out of play. Raul. Fernando Torres. No, and again there's no way through. Guardiola. And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here.
And the shot! He has done it! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Cafu. Deep cross. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Arsenal have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not?
Goes for goal! And he comes up trumps again. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Oh, he's been caught on it here. No, it's come to nothing. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Isco. Nedved. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Villa. It's a smartly directed ball. Dunk. Roll. Looks to get on the end of this. Isco. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's Rijkaard. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's very neat. Here's a chance! Another save. So, what can they make of this? Well-timed, excellent interception. And it's Isco. Nicely weighted ball. It's a promising position. Cross to the back post. Oh, what a climb! Mbappe is flagged offside.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Substitution
So, time for
field.
changes on
Number
both sides,
11,
actually.
David Villa. Number 20, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field, number
Now,
6.
can they get him away?
Sunil Chhetri.
And it's Lewandowski.
Number 10.
Big chance! Oh, the ball's...
Substitution
In he goes
for
again! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cafu. Pass somewhat off target. It's a good run down the right. Ball driven towards the far post. Khan claims it. Safe hands. And he was quick to react. Nagatomo. Can he get on the end of this? He's only too happy to take that back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nagatomo. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle, and here we go.
Well, full-back bias aside, it's hard not to admire a player like Maicon, a player who offers so much going forwards.
And backwards, surely.
Yeah, backwards too. I mean, having him in your lineup...
And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, it's fallen loose again! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Oh, that's delightful. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Rodri gets over and intercepts. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. It's a good run down the right.
Great feat, that.
And he's managed to get free. He's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And they've got a throw. And it's Maicon. Deftly away. It's a good-looking delivery. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Isco charging forward, the ball at his feet. Mbappe is onto this. Raul tries a shot!
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Eto'o. Beckham. Elects to cross. And he's taking no chances there. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And they've got rid. Aimed beyond the defence. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Maicon. Maicon tries making a foray down the right. Isco. Can he get on the end of this? Now there's a fine ball. Roll! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Arsenal with the corner, they're first. He rises! Oh, it's come off the upright. And it's a goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing...
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first half thoughts?
Arsenal merit their advantage on the balance of play. They did most of the probing and got their reward, although they should have a bigger lead. Could come back to haunt them.
Arsenal can be fairly satisfied then. It's so far so good for them, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
Out towards the flank.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Oh, no joy this time. Eto is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bellingham with the delivery. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now that's well seen too. Now, can they get him away? Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Maicon, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Mbappe. Number 20, Fernando Torres. Number 21.
He's shifting through the gears here. Now, who's going to be first to this? That's going to go a long way.
Aubameyang. Number 19, Park Ji-sung.
Ball is over the line. Now the cross. Bullish header! And it's in! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Lewandowski demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Aubameyang goes steaming forward. Can he finish? And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Arsenal have their second corner now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Now it's Doku. That's that, the end. Arsenal can probably lay claim to the title of having been the better side here. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Arsenal against Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Now it's Mbappe. He has found a way through. And this is Torres. And Torres! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And he cuts out the supply. Cafu. Bellingham looking to get on the end of this. Either side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Oh, well measured. Is there any support? He might not need it. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort. I do hope it's nothing serious. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Pelé. Well, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? Arsenal present their opponents with the best possible chance here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. That is some save from Khan. And he's there to get it away. Cannavaro. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Arsenal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be... Shoots! Goal! Arsenal! 200. It's the goal they all came to see. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have the first goal.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Roll! And he hits the net! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Not the most accurate pass. Guardiola. And here's Isco. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Bernardo Silva. He's found a way through. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's Raul. Cannavaro cuts it out.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Tries to play it through. And there's green grass ahead of him. And he's got the beating of his man. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. The chance to pull further clear. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois! There's the whistle for half-time. How was the first half compared with your expectation?
Arsenal have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Arsenal sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 14, Pep Guardiola. Number 8,
Whistle
Mbappe.
goes, and we start the second
20,
half.
Fernando Torres.
Dunk gets
Number
over and intercepts.
21, Bellingham. Coming on
Oh,
the
that's
field.
beautifully weighted.
Number
It's
3,
Lewandowski! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that favour. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Alexander-Arnold.
Arsenal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is banging their favour.
The ball has bounced loose now. Aimed beyond the defence. Here comes the cross. Arsenal keep calm in the face of danger. And here's Raul. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Park Ji-sung hurtling down that right flank. Courtois clears.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
He's having a shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. In he goes again! And that's off target. He's picked his way through, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard. Bernardo Silva goes steaming forward. Pelé. An uncompromising challenge. Raul running with the ball. Up he goes! He's got a goal! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter.
And the shot! Sticks it away! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So now the difference is 3. Now it's Lewandowski. Van de Ven. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Shot, surely! Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bernardo Silva. He's shifting through the gears here. He's come in hard. So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Germany.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, 2014-15 certainly provided some terrific highlights for... Up he goes! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Raul really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Arsenal with the corner, there first. And now they can spring out of defence. He's going to be disappointed with that. Mateus. And it's Messi. And here's Shevchenko.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Dunk is there to clear. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
He's got two. Goal, Germany! What a header. Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Goes for goal! Mateus. Mateus! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rummenigge.
Arsenal are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Turnout. For Ferdinand. Guardiola did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Mateus. Beckenbauer. Passing is crisp and sharp. And Messi! It's a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Germany are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Mbappe. Now, can they get him away? No, that is pretty much the end of that. Van Dijk, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi, Cristiano Ronaldo, And he's away. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that is outstanding! A finish of true class! And the first half is done. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. Would the father of a boy in a blue hat kindly make his way to the information center?
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 8, Mbappe.
Here we go again then.
Number 21,
Arsenal decide to shake
Number
things up.
20,
There has been a change in personnel.
coming on the
Oh, he had to
field.
make that, and he did make it.
Robert Lewandowski. Number 19, Park Ji-sung.
Arsenal
Number
have their
97,
second corner now.
Aubameyang.
Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Aubameyang. He's a sharp little ball here. And the finish! And the keeper has done it off. Top stop.
Park Ji-sung completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
So, third corner of the game. And that has been cleared. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Good chance here! So, their fourth corner of the game. Thuram getting this one clear. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
No way through. Shot, surely! Oh, brilliant save.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
They're up to 5 corners now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And he lines... Oh, smashing header! Goal! Devoid of any complexity, but boy, was that certain.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Shevchenko is flagged offside. Shevchenko. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Tries to pass it through. Lovely, now then. Great challenge, time to perfection. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, super find. Oh, great header! Shin to shin, bicep to Lewandowski! That's a sharp pass. Beckenbauer. Looking for the run. No. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
He really ended up between a...
Guardiola! Decent hit from there.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 10, Robert Lewandowski.
Both sides then taking this chance
Coming on
to
the
turn to their
field
benches.
is Number 17, Vinicius Junior. Substitution.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Arsenal have more than played their part in this game. Based on the second half display, they deserve to get something from it.
Oh, well measured. Oh, he's been caught napping! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, what a shoot! And he hits the net! And that for him is goal number 10. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Arsenal give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, who's under pressure now? It's going to require some inspired defending to stop this lot. Beckham.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Arsenal can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield.
Great chance! And it's a goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. It's run loose here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Kane is in a really good position out wide. That's a decent clearance. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Neymar. He gets big! He's got away with one there.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Raul, looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that should get the job done. That's a throw. Chance for a shot! Really well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Arsenal chance! Adams gets it clear. Oh, easy pickings there. Now, can they get him away? He slings it in. Out towards the flank. Bellingham.
Such good technique.
Bellingham with the delivery. Van Dijk clears it away.
2 added minutes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's a good-looking ball. Well, that looks a decent ball. And we've reached half-time. How would you review the first half?
Arsenal certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Arsenal go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit...
He's got tall! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, it's very well timed. A delivery like that with the right amount of pace and whip can be a nightmare to defend against.
The referee's awarded a free kick. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. And there's the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, Red, nice interception.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Early stages of the second half, and still 2 between them. Some good work on the right flank here. That is a brilliant interception. Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's another good win of the ball. Can he get on the end of this? Can he get it through? Torres! And he comes up trumps again. Oh, they could be caught out here. He might be in here. Nuno Mendes. Looking for options for movement. Threads one in. And it's Isco. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Driven forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Has a look and plays it forward. Knocks it into space. Pepe makes the interception. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Valverde tries to pass it through. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. It's Luis Suarez!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Nice interception, well timed. Koundé cuts it out. Valverde
2 added minutes has been indicated.
tries to play it through. Now it's Neymar. Neymar! And he's there to get it away. And that will be the final act. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Arsenal.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone in... So it's down to business here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Rodri, is a player I like a lot, and he's someone who quietly gets on with his job by doing a lot of the simple things exactly right. His game's all about playing short balls, forming triangles, and the speed of thought is actually quite impressive.
Isco!
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's intervened well there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Azar. Azar hurtling down that right flank. And here's Drogba. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
No goals as yet. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Drogba. And he's found the way past. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Arsenal really could have done without this. So the most significant moment of the game. And he's buried it! 1-0! Not much more than a formality.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Chance! It's a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Arsenal grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Balde. Oh, this looks sharp. Drogba chasing after it. He's had it taken off him. He's played it long. Balde looking for options for movement.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Can he get it through? There is the half-time whistle. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Arsenal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Drogba, and the shot's on, and the shot! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And he was quick to react. Stood up well to him there. Arsenal needing a change of fortune here. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Raul. Isco charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look. Oh, terrible pass. Oh, he's bustling through here. Decent chance! No mistake. Once more they've done it. They just will not lie down.
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage. Fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Azar. 75 minutes played. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Japan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Substitutions taking place.
Park Ji-sung. Ball driven towards the far post. Buffon claims it. Safe hands.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.